Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back, and if you're new here, hi. My name is Stacy. I'm glad that you could show up today. Today we are starting, well, I kind of already started, but we are doing the first installment of Hawaiian Cat from Diamond Art Club. And I'm going to show you this. I didn't do an unboxing. I did just open it. I've had it for probably a year or so now, but I didn't do an unboxing because it's not available on the site anymore. I don't know if they just didn't re-up it or they're not doing anything by this artist anymore or what, but it's not available. So that's why I didn't do an unboxing. We're just kind of, and it's big, so I can't really show all of it on camera, but I can show it in stages, right? So, like I said, this is Hawaiian Cat. It's a round drill. It is by Marjorie Sarnat, S-A-R-N-A-T, and it's a 56 by 76 centimeter or a 22 by 30 inch diamond painting. So this is the top part here. So you've got a nice cat, Hawaiian cat, right? So you've got the flower headdress or headband there. You've got a parrot, sunset. You've got flowers around the neck there. And then down here, I feel like it's wearing like maybe a grass skirt or something. A grass skirt. You got a big pineapple over here and then like some beach and water. So like I said, I'm not, it's hard to show because of it being so big, but I will show the sticker. So I'll zoom in and show you the sticker, and you can see it on the thumbnail obviously. But, so this is the sticker of the Hawaiian Cat. So yeah, you have kind of like a grass skirt there. On the tail is the parrot. You've got like a little hut in the background, some coconut palm, water with some seashells down here. Big pineapple. Really, really cute. I thought that I could put it in the bathroom. Right now I have a beach scene. The very first diamond painting I ever did, which is just like a beach scene of 2 chairs on a beach in my bathroom. This one's a little big. For some reason I thought it was smaller than this in any event. So I don't know if I'll put it in my bathroom, but I really do like it. You guys, if you guys have watched me for a while, I'm really love Hawaiian stuff and beach stuff, and so I'm excited to get this one done. And the cat kind of reminded me of my Charlie. So our cat Charlie is a orange tabby. So that's another reason why I got it. So today we're just going to kind of, like I said, I already started it. We're just going to kind of work on this bottom part here. I'm not going to zoom too far in. And I don't know how long this video is going to be, but we're just going to I'm going to continue to work on this bottom part here. So, and I do bounce around. If you guys haven't watched me before, I don't zoom up real close that much anymore because I tend to pick one color, and then in the area I'm working on, I'll bounce around and put it where it needs to be. So I figure we'll grab some of the seashell color here and work in here. Some of these go out over to the sides. So what I'll do is I'll grab number 333, which is a nice purple color. And we'll work on that. I was just working on some of the blue down there. And yeah, I was, I'm glad that I got this, but I was kind of bummed that it's not for sale anymore. But that's what happens. They do, all companies rotate their stock, and maybe this was like a limited, or, maybe they just didn't sell enough of this one. Oh, it's stuck on my thing. But yeah, so it's not available anymore. So if you like it and you didn't get it, I'm sorry. But I'm glad I got it. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing okay. Today is, so I've been recording this and uploading it the same day. So today is actually Saturday, and I actually have today off. So I'm trying to get this done so that I can spend some time with my husband. And, we're just going to hang out, probably play some video games and that kind of thing. Normal, everyday stuff. With this new job, I don't have, set days off. So, sometimes it's just one day off, and sometimes it's, if I get another day off, it's a couple days later or something like that. So, and this week is going to be a little hard. My boss is on a staycation, so I'm going to be doing some stuff that I've only done a little bit of. So I'm kind of nervous about that, because I want to do good. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to do a good job, so I'm just a little bit nervous about getting it done. So this week is going to be a little stressful, but I'll get through it. As it's just one of those things where it just kind of stresses me out a little bit, but that's okay. I will get through it. And then let's see, what else can we talk about? Because that's pretty much all that's on my brain today, is just trying to psych myself up for this week of work, because it is going to be stressful. Let's see, my mother-in-law came over yesterday, hung out with us yesterday, and we were watching the Fallout series with her. My husband and I had already watched it, the whole season, but she had not watched it. So watching it through her eyes, or seeing her watch it, it's kind of interesting, because there's so much backstory in the Fallout game that it's like you don't really realize how rich that game lore is until you've got somebody who's never participated in the game, or never really followed the series, the game series. You don't realize how much cool stuff that is in that lore. I don't know how many of you, I know some of you play video games that watch my channel, but I don't know how many of you have played Fallout or know anything about the Fallout series, but it's really, really interesting. So there's, 4 games so far in the, actually 5 games, right? Because it was 1, 2, then Vegas, or 6 games. 1, 2, then New Vegas, then 3, then 4, and now 76 are all the Fallout games. And, you know, I really like Fallout 3, but 4 is my favorite. I know most people like Fallout New Vegas the best as far as gameplay. And I would assume storyline. Like I said, I own the game. I own all of them, but I haven't really played through Vegas, New Vegas, and so I'm not real sure on all the lore on that one, except that, you know, at the beginning of the game, you get shot and left for dead, like buried alive, and you come out, and basically you are trying to find, you're looking for the person who shot you, right? You're looking for revenge, or, you know, just justice or whatever it is. So that is like the main storyline of that one. And then with Fallout 3, you come out of the vault and you are looking for your dad. So like you were born in a vault and your dad leaves the vault when you grow up, and you leave the vault yourself to go and find your dad, because if I remember correctly, they think like he did bad things or something like that, and so he left the vault, and you go to try and find him to, you know, prove his innocence or whatever it is. I'm pretty sure that's the way it is. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. So if you guys do play the game, you know, feel free to let me know down below. And then, let's see. So yeah, so with 3, you're searching for your dad. With 4, you are searching for your son. So the game starts before the bombs drop, and and you go into the vault when the bombs are dropping. You and it's like you and your family. So whether you play male or female, I usually play a female character. So it's me, my husband, and my son that go into the vault, and when I come out of the vault, the female, the character I play, when you come out of the vault, it's because of certain circumstances, but while you're in the vault, someone comes in and kidnaps your son and kills your husband or your significant other. So when you come out of the vault, you're basically searching for your son. And so, you know, that's the basic storyline of 4. And with the series, the TV series, it kind of, it's cool because it mixes elements, so far from what I can see, with season 1, it's mixing elements of all the Fallout, so like the whole lore, rather than just one specific version of it. And so watching it with someone who doesn't know anything about the Fallout lore is really interesting, because they're like, with my mother-in-law, she's like, you know, already forming opinions, and it's like, oh, you know, in my head I'm going, oh, you don't even know, you're like veering off all the way over to left field, when really you should be going right with the storyline, like, because you don't know. So it's kind of interesting, but, you know, and it's also good for a person who does know the lore, because you don't know where this story is going to take you. You can kind of assume, just by the way that the the games are written, they are following a similar writing style, pattern style that the games are taking, so you can kind of guess where things are going to lead you, but at the same time, there's still enough of the element of wow, I can't believe this, or ooh, I didn't know that. And it makes you kind of want to go back. If you've played the games before, it makes you want to go back and play the games again, because the environment and the lore is the backstory on a lot of these things is so interesting, and the way that they're developing the TV show is really cool. It's very very interesting, and I'm excited to see where it goes. I really hope that they get I think they're getting enough viewership and stuff like that, making enough money to keep it going. I really do hope so, because every time, this is why I don't really watch TV that much anymore, because every time I get into a show, it winds up getting canceled. And it's like, why am I going to spend my time and effort watching something that I know is not going to continue? And I understand that, TV shows run its course, and, they can't, live forever. I think the longest running TV show was MASH. I could be wrong. There's probably another show that has surpassed that so far, but I remember growing up, like, the longest running TV show was MASH. And, for a TV show to run that long, that is basically a new story every episode with continuing character growth. I say it like that because it's not a continuous story. Like, with MASH, every episode has a beginning and middle and end, whereas with Fallout and these series nowadays, you don't really get an end. You get a beginning. You start to get like a middle, and then if they cancel it or if they decide to stop making it, you're kind of screwed, because you never really get the completion satisfaction, So I'm really, really hoping that they don't, that they continue with it, because I'm really enjoying it. Even if they, even if they can only go, say, I don't know, like 3 to 5 seasons with it, then I hope that they take the time to kind of wrap it up, rather than have it cut off abruptly and then them having to like rush an ending or something like that. You know what I mean? Because that's really, really, really sad and disappointing when they have to do something like that. I do have a little bit of this color over here. Let me get those before I move up here so that I don't forget them. But yeah, so I'm super, I really like it, and I'm enjoying watching it a second time. My mother-in-law seemed to like it too. It was, like I said, it was just interesting because she was like, oh, is this guy? Oh, and like doesn't really know anything about the lore. So when it does like a little flashback or something like that, she's like, oh, it was that guy. And, even though you kind of know it, it's kind of funny. It's enjoyable to watch somebody discover that universe, so to speak, for the first time, because it is such a rich universe. And I really hope that I hope that they're going to make a Fallout 6 or something, I think it's in the works. I really don't know. But I really do hope that they make a new one rather than just, you know, staying on the Fallout 76, because that game, in my opinion, could have been great, and it's not. And the reason that I don't like it is not the same reason that other people don't like it. I don't like it because I don't like it being online. And the only way that you could play it, you know, by yourself is if you pay a monthly extra fee so that you can have your own dedicated, like, world. And then there's also some certain things in the game that you can't do by yourself unless you're like super high level, and so that really bums me out. And I also think that they just, I feel like they put it out just to put it out. It's not as bad as it was. They've had a lot of major updates. They've had a lot of things added to it, which makes it more enjoyable. However, it's not enjoyable when you go to play an online game, and if you don't have your own private world, then, you know, people just, high levels people just come in and kill you for no reason other than they think it's funny. So that's super annoying. I don't like that at all. So there's quite a bit of reasons why I don't play that game. And I always seem to go back to playing Fallout 4. I just love it so much. It's so good. And, you know, most people who love the Fallout series don't even think that that's their best game. Like I said, most people think Fallout New Vegas is the best out of the series. But for me, it's Fallout 4. That's the best. And I just absolutely love it. There's so much to do in that game. And it's cool. And so, yeah. I kind of rambled on about that one for a while, huh? It's so good, though. And the series, man, I really do like the series. I really like the actors that they got for it. I really do like the way that the direction that it is. I'm really excited. Did that stay in the thing, or did that go over here? I heard it drop. It dropped off my pen, but I don't know where it went. So, yeah, I'm just, if you haven't watched it, I recommend that you take the time to watch it. Because it is I think it's going to be really good, you know, if they continue, if they have the monetary value to continue with it. Because I really think that they could make that TV series really special. And I really hope that they don't neglect it. But you never know. People are so, like, they want everything instantaneously, so, nowadays. So I don't know if the world will allow that show to develop the way it should. It's so strange, you know. People joke about how in, you know, growing up, old times, you know, there were only like 3 networks and you really didn't have a lot of choice. I think now you have too much choice. There's just too much going on in certain circumstances. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get excited for seeing the next episode. You can just, everything's just vomited at you immediately. You don't get the, you know, anticipation week to week like you used to watch a show. It's just not how things are built anymore. And I kind of miss that, you know. Not all the time, but, you know, sometimes I miss that because now, you know, I watch the whole series, the whole season of Fallout, and it's like I get a little bit of anticipation because I want a second series, but then if I would have paced myself and not binged it, I would have been able to enjoy it for longer, and maybe there wouldn't be much time in between the first and second season. Does that make sense? I mean, that's where I'm going with it, because I feel like, you know, studios had more time to develop their shows because it wasn't so instantaneous like it is now. I cleaned out my tray. I still have a couple more of this color, so, and I'm not seeing, I hope that I have enough drills, because I should, but it's cutting it close. I feel like they didn't give me enough, you know, of this one. Oh, that's why, because I'm using the wrong color. Am I putting that all, putting that all on the wrong color. Did I really just do that? What color should I have been using? I should have been using the 3755. Oh, you guys did not just see that. I have to go back and take all of this color out. All of it, because I got the triangle mixed up. I should have been using this triangle. Oops, that color just flew. Instead of the other triangle. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, you know what? This was a bust, huh? Because I just put all of these down and it's not even the right color. So you know what, guys? I'm not going to make you sit through me picking all of this off. I am going to call it a day because I got the triangles mixed up. This triangle, if you can see, this triangle is, here, let me zoom in. This triangle is on the bottom, and I should have been using this triangle. Oops, where's my camera? So that's what I did. I used the wrong triangle. So I've got to take all that purple off because I should have been using the other blue. The blue instead of the purple. And I can't believe that I noticed that after I did all of this. So all that purple I just put down. All that purple I just put down, I've got to pick back up. All of it. Do I have purple in here that was not this color? I do have some purple that does belong. So some of it belongs and some of it doesn't. So probably where in the middle of the blue is probably where it shouldn't be. Like those are right in the seashell, but it's these over here where the blue is that's not right. Well, you know what? I can't be the first person in the world to do this in the diamond painting world. I'm sure probably everybody's done this at one point or another. So, you know, forgive me. Well, it is what it is, huh? It is what it is. So I will have to fix that. And like I said, I will do it off camera. I'm not going to make you guys sit through all that. But let me set this aside. So that's it, guys. That's funny. So, well, thank you. I gotta take all that purple out. Thank you for joining me and watching my mistake. Thank you. Again. I'm just at a loss for words now because I did that. I have to take it all out. Well, I hope that you enjoyed my company today. And yeah, I think maybe I'll call it a day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.